Hiya everybody. Okay, today you can tell by the title of the video here, we have some stuff to talk about. This feels really good to just kind of sit down and have a life chat. I like inserting these kind of lifestyle behind the scenes things in with the fun Disney Universal content. It's fun for me to have these moments to look back on, and also I've made a lot of, personal connections here on the channel, and I feel like it's nice just to be able to chat with everybody and keep everyone posted on what's happening here in life in Florida. So yeah, there's some updates to be shared, and myself and my family, my parents, we've kind of touched upon this topic of moving and home buying a little bit throughout the vlogs, but we have not made a proper announcement of just to catch up of like what is going on, what is happening. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So sit back and let's have a little chat. So yes, by the title of this video, I am moving, my parents are moving, and my parents are now homeowners. They are homeowners in the Central Florida area. We weren't going anywhere else. I have determined, and I think my parents can say, I don't want to speak for them, but I know that they could say the same. Florida is our true home. I think we've all known that. For myself, that has been the big thing that I've realized in my life, is that I am happiest here, that this is where has always been my true home, and I feel very blessed that it now is officially like on my address. I live in Florida, this is home, and I have no intention of ever leaving. This is it. So yeah, we are staying in Florida, all of us, but going to be moving to a different part of the Central Florida area, and this time for my parents, they are going to be homeowners. All of us have dreamed of the day that we could actually say that we had a put down deeper roots here in Florida, and we just feel very blessed that that is happening. So yeah, my parents have bought a house in Florida, and with that we'll kind of talk about what this means for all of us and everybody's living situation. So if you don't know, I'll kind of catch you up on what our living situation has been like since I have moved down to Florida. So I moved to Florida in January 2022. So this coming January, can't believe we're already in like the Christmas season and it's the end of the year of 2023. Like, where has time gone? I feel like I say that all the time anymore because my life is so busy, and I'm always just like, didn't the month just get started? Now we're at the end of a month already. It's insane. Can't believe we're already at the end of another year, and with 2024 literally about to start, January 2024 will mark 2 years of me living in Florida. Come January, I'll be able to say I've been a Floridian for 2 years, and that is crazy to me, and also feels like it's been longer, feels like it hasn't been, because time's gone so fast, but also I just feel like this has always been, my spot. So I've just adapted to Florida life very quickly. So in that way, it feels like I've been here forever. I don't know, it's interesting. But ever since I moved in January of 2022, I have been in this spot right now where I'm filming this video. This is my Florida apartment. I moved into this exact apartment, this exact unit in January 22. So my apartment here is a 2-bedroom unit. And when I originally moved in, I had a roommate. Then when my roommate moved out, so this was in 2022, my parents were still living up in Pennsylvania, but they were coming down every chance that they got, to come visit me and just be in their favorite place. So they were still working. They hadn't retired yet. They were in their last year of work leading up to their retirement. Literally any, long weekend that they could coordinate and find cheap airfare, it was like they were coming down here. So they were spending a lot of money on hotels and different things. So when my roommate moved out here, it kind of just made sense. And my parents knew that their retirement date was coming up at the beginning of 2023, and that they were going to be making the transition, moving down to Florida. So because of all those factors, my parents decided that they were like, well, hey, let's just jump onto the lease with you there at the 2-bedroom. That way it will make their move process easier as they transition down here. And it just kind of worked out perfectly for all of us. So that was our living arrangement basically like the last 2 years. Me and my parents became roommates, and we've been, you know, splitting rent, and I love it. You know, you clearly see in the videos, like, I'm very close with my mom and dad. Like, we have a great adult relationship, which I'm very, very blessed by. I feel very fortunate that that is the case, that I do get along so well with my parents and we're able to live together and be roommates. So yeah, basically all of 2022, I had the place, you know, to myself, and my parents treated their side like, you know, their hotel, their second home that they could pop down to whenever they had the time to. And then flash forward to this past February. So February 2023, my mom had retired from work, my dad had retired the fall before, and they were ready to sell their house in PA and move down here to Florida. So they did just that. And around, yeah, I think it was either end of February or beginning of March of this year, 2023, that they moved down here full time. And so all of us have been here in the apartment together, and it's been great. I love this apartment. I just feel like it's my little home. Like, I've loved getting to make it my own and decorate it and, you know, really have that experience. I'll talk more about all of this when I'm gonna do a proper like apartment reveal and like film the tour and everything, and I'll probably talk more about this in that video. But this was my first place that was like mine. I had lived at home in my parents' house in Pennsylvania prior to moving down here to Florida, so I had never had like the experience of my own apartment and just getting to shop for everything and just truly making it like my own, and having like that ownership of being so proud of, you know, something that you've created and put together. And it's been extremely special. And then when my parents became my roommates, you know, them kind of customizing their side and us all kind of customizing our common living space and just really putting like those personal touches in here. I'm very proud of my apartment. It's always gonna have a significant place in my life. Like, I think I'll drive past always and like look at this building and be like, you know, that was where my journey began. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get emotional. I gotta save that for that video. Like, I can't. This has been special to me, and yeah, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. So yeah, with that, not trying to get emotional here, but me and my parents have all been living here in the apartment since about March of this year, and it's been good to us. But now my parents have always had the intention of, like, when they sold the home up in PA, they knew that they were gonna move down here and begin looking for a home to buy here in Florida. So they have done just that, and they have decided to go with a new build. And this is something that my parents, you know, they were back and forth on if they were going to just buy an existing home or if they were going to do a new build option. And for a couple different reasons of what just made the most sense for them, they decided to go with a new build, which originally they weren't kind of planning to do. But this is where my parents have actually said they'd love to do kind of like a sit down video, or maybe even like a podcast style video, because there's just so much that you could unpack about the moving process and just different decisions that you make with buying a home in a different state, and just like a lot of things there. But yeah, they went with a new build and it is now complete. They've taken ownership of it just a couple weeks ago, and now we still have the lease here at the apartment until this coming February, which is so nice because now we're not in like a rush of having to quickly, you know, pack up and get out of here by a certain date and get everything into the house. We have the blessing of time, which is so nice, because originally my parents' house was slated to be done around January, and so we were like, oh, we hope there's no delays, we hope we'll be able to get in. But they actually made record time and finished the home extremely quickly, which none of us anticipated. So now it's nice we have like a 3-month period that we can do the transition of getting everything moved in. My parents are gonna be heading back to PA soon because they actually still have some stuff in a storage unit up in Pennsylvania, so they have to go get that, bring that to the new house, and go from there. So that is what's happening with the new house. So now what am I doing for my living situation? So I am also moving. I made the choice to, as much as I love where I'm at right now and I love this place, I've also decided to move out of here for a couple different reasons. Well, one, it made no sense for me to continue to have a 2-bedroom unit when I would only need a 1-bedroom. Taking on both halves of the rent is just not something that I want to do. I have my own financial goals. Ideally, one day I would love to be a homeowner myself. That is something that, you know, I think a lot about. And so trying to save money in every aspect and everything. Yeah, I'm not gonna continue to rent a 2-bedroom unit. So I'm gonna be living there with them. So we'll still be roommates kind of once again. And then yeah, I'm gonna basically go from there, play things by ear, save money at home. That's a good thing. You know, this economy is no joke. Trying to work towards financial goals of saving and everything is very difficult right now in this particular time, but hopefully those things will change, because yeah, one day I would love to be a homeowner myself. That's probably not anytime soon, but you know, down the pike, that's something that is a big goal of mine. So trying to save as much money as possible. So I'm gonna be moving into the house as well, and then also looking at some 1-bedrooms in the area, or kind of like in the areas of where I want to be living. That's kind of also something that don't know if it will happen immediately. Might be a couple months from now, a year from now, down the pike. We'll see. I'm kind of playing all of that by ear, but that's kind of like my living situation update. So all of us are moving together, and all of this is gonna happen soon. Like, we're anticipating being in, like, fully moved into the new house by Christmas. So that's why it's so weird. Like, currently I'm here in the apartment looking over, and I don't have a Christmas tree up. Like, we have always been a November 1st Christmas tree type family, and this is the first year that like that is not the case, and it is so weird. It just seemed kind of pointless to like put the tree up and then have to take it down because we're moving into the next house. We're still gonna decorate this year. Like, I'm determined that in between also moving in furniture and everything else, we're putting up the Christmas tree. So yeah, things are like happening very quickly, and it's an emotional time. It's an exciting time, it's an emotional time. It's just, it's a lot with moving. So that's the update. I do have some clips of the house, so I'm going to share those. The first set of clips is when we went and we did a drywall walkthrough of the house and got to see everything before they started doing the drywall. And then the next set of clips was when we went on the actual closing day, or like the pre-closing walkthrough, and got to see the house in its completion. So yeah, here, I'll go ahead and play those clips. So today is the day we are going to do a pre-drywall walkthrough of the house. Now, Mom and Dad have been back and forth to the house many times just to see it from the street, but this is gonna be the first time, prior to when they just walked it, when it was literally just the foundation, actually getting to go inside of the house, and my first time getting to do that as well.
To our right is going to be your dryer hookup. So you have your dryer vent. It just goes right through the wall there.
Open, I guess. So I never really looked at it.
Yeah, that one doesn't really get used for this layout because you got the laundry room right there. But,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. And then in the family room area, you have a fan pre-wire, and then you have the 4 additional LEDs. Just select the exterior.
Just like one out there, right?
Not very many people. 6 months. Okay, so you got that one there. Then you have the one above the master, and then like I said, in every bedroom and in the den. Take a picture now, give you an idea of your mountain around the TV. And then just general rule of thumb: any of the interior outlets where you have your studs, they're going to be. And that's what creates the structure. Wonderful. Wall is just that exterior wall. This model, for all of our single story.
I'm very happy. I mean, this was our dream, and this was kind of, I wanted an open floor plan other than, different from our old home, which is
Very sectioned
very
off, yeah.
sectioned
I like
off.
the open
It's a little
feel.
more- Yeah.
We are here at the future house. This is crazy. It's like a surreal, we dreamed all our life of a Florida house, and this is it coming true.
I'm
It's,
excited. It's so,
you're so, like, this is, you said when you saw this floor plan for the first time, you were just like, this
I
is
was
it.
impressed
This is what I
with
want.
it. We looked at a lot of places, so we
Yeah.
can go into that at another time if you'd like to know about moving out of state here, and you know what it took for us. We looked at, you know, homes that were on the market, And ultimately a new build was what we went with, but I can tell you all the reasons why if anyone's interested.
I said we need to do like a whole podcast. We could do like a whole thing on like moving to Florida, our experience, like looking at different areas. Look at Dad's coming out the window. So currently we're in the garage. This is Dad's man cave, yes.
He will be so happy to have a workshop space back again. He's been missing that. But believe me, even in the apartment, he still manages to do his projects. He has the makeshift tools in his truck, and it's funny.
So coming in, this is going to be like a kind of like a drop space, right? Or is this washer dryer? Oh, this is washer dryer over here.
Dryer as soon as you come off the garage. And then this is where you like laundry space. So it's full laundry.
You have never had like our house back home was just the like opening 2 sliding doors, and it was just like right there.
I want a separate laundry room, and so there's going to be an open space here that you could put a rack up to put, you know, hang your clothes or whatever. This is probably going to be Mickey's litter box area. You have to think about that as cat owners. Yes, that's the litter box area. And then you go into the kitchen. I love the kitchen.
This is gonna be so nice. A huge island. And what we've always wanted for our whole life is an open floor plan. Like the house back home was very sectioned off, and you said that was always your one regret, was not getting a more open floor plan. But
initially I didn't want that formal living room in our old house. Like I wanted that wall opened up to kind of go around into the
have more of a flow.
And I got vetoed on that by Dad and the builder, I guess.
Oh no. But yeah, now we have a very open floor plan that this is then going to go into the family room, living space out over here. This is going to be the island. It's so crazy just like seeing it in this state. Just like Disney construction updates. And then back here will be the master.
You'll have a tray ceiling in the master.
Yeah, very nice.
And pocket doors that'll lead to the bathroom. So this will be nice because we'll have, there's a main large walk-in closet here, and then just kind of a regular closet.
So it's like a his and hers. There you go.
And then into the next room, you have got the shower.
This will be the walk-in shower.
The vanity, and then the water closet.
And then heading back out. I love the tall ceilings. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna really like that. It'll give it a very open feel, and even more so.
Yeah. And then we showed this is gonna be the pantry in here, which we've never had. Also, we had just
like a door,
just little cabinets. Yeah. But this is an actual. I said we won't even ever have this much food. Like we'll have to. It can be, you know, additionally storage and food. Then down this way we go to the other bedrooms. There's gonna be another closet, coat closet, which in Florida is just storage closet, basically.
And then in this little space it leads into,
there'll be another bedroom in here, bedroom and closet, and then back into the little entryway area. These 2 bedrooms will share this bathroom in here, and then 3rd bedroom and the 3rd bedroom closet, and then back out down the main hallway. Dad's already taken measurements for all his projects he wants to do. Right when you come in from the front door, this is going to be like an office. Also, we want to do almost like a Walt Disney World Resort Murphy bed style, so then when we have guests come to stay, we'll have the 1 bedroom, but then also like this could be another guest bedroom essentially, so we can do big family Christmases and everything.
So essentially it'll be 4 bedrooms, but when not used by people, this can be an office.
It can be more like an office space. And there we have it. So that is what we have been up to. So life has been very, very hectic with obviously everything with moving, but I'm excited that I've now made this announcement. The news is out there, and with that I can now kind of start incorporating more lifestyle videos in to the everyday. Thank you to everyone who's commented saying that you enjoy seeing the lifestyle stuff. I love to film the lifestyle videos. Now that this news is out there, I can start incorporating more, like when we just go out on trips to IKEA and Hobby Lobby and Home Goods and like all those fun little shopping adventures to get things for the house and for the move. So yeah, that's the news. Now you are up to date on life. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and for all of the support on the videos and just my life and my family's life in general. We all really appreciate everybody's kind words and just love that you've shown to all of us through this entire journey of back from when I moved down, my parents moved, and now this is kind of the next chapter of our Florida story. So thank you guys as always, and if you do me a favor, like the video, leave me some comments. The likes, the comments, they do go such a far way in helping to support the channel, so that is always appreciated. But yes, with that, make today magical, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye!